So Enum Clone back. Well,
Okay, so where are y'all? Because I'm going to stop with 20-year utilities. We've got to get 4-year.
yeah.
You've got
So
a
now,
yellow pattern on a yellow pattern. or is
HDH
that a green
20-year,
pattern or it's not?
HDH utility
It's a yellow
20-year
pattern on a yellow.
Yeah.
are done.
Okay.
We have LD 20-year and and utility 20-year.
To support the LD. Yep.
So do we do we need transportation for 20-year? Is that what y'all are working?
Yeah. So if let me just pull this back. So I have
That should
pulled
be a green
in.
pattern on a yellow pattern.
Here's what I've got so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, got
I
it.
pulled in what you've given me before.
Okay, add the utility. I don't have it in my. It's 19 under the utility diagrams.
Okay. Utilities. What are utilities again? Is it the third one?
Yes.
19.
Yes.
G5. This is
Yeah.
G20 utility. Okay, cool. Now, transportation-wise, we had a lot of stuff down the corridor before. I don't have it this time.
Okay.
Oh, what's this black over here?
That's utility.
That's utility. All right. Right. So, do we want to? Is there a north-south? Do we care about improvements on the north? Well, I think before we accepted the first 9 because we said they were. We said before we did the first 9 because they were happening anyway, so
Right.
we were accepting them and saying, well,
Because we're
that
status
is
quo types.
right. It's like,
Right.
Well,
You don't have to. I mean, now's the time
no,
to
it's
say.
okay. Yeah, let's see how it looks. I think that's more important to me right now.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So that's.
Right.
maybe
I think
that one.
that might be
Actually, no, that's an optional one. That's right.
Okay.
This was the constant widens and carved out lanes these directions. So these were the supposed ones that are.
All right, let's see how
But we've discussed and said that we think 12 and 16 are important, so you can add those in.
Okay, I think I got those. Let's see.
No,
I
not
didn't
yet.
get 12. All right, I did not get 12.
Right.
we also said.
12.
While you're doing that, I'm going to look at the next. So
16.
next
Is
system.
that selected? Yes,
16
already.
selected.
Critical
Good.
areas.
I put in
Alright.
17, but that's double counting now, right? Because
It
you're at
is,
12,
that's right.
so I'm taking out
Yeah,
17.
I would.
Okay.
And then in looking through the others, there's this interesting idea. I don't add it. I just
Right.
want to show you.
Yeah.
There's this interesting idea. They're saying not just the corridor, but to actually really widen it and make this much larger transportation corridor
right.
out there.
Mhm.
So maybe we want to select that one instead of the previous one.
Expand transportation corridors so people can bike along it and so forth. So
Yeah.
it's a real thing. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
But so as not to double count, we need to take one of the others out.
All right, let's do that. Got a 24, and then what was one? Let's see. I think I was using number.
Yeah, let me pop back and we can,
Number 12 was my east-west from Kent to Maple.
yeah, I think
before.
so. Number
Okay.
12. So instead of 12, let's use 24.
Yeah, done.
It's a better idea, I think.
Okay. Yeah, now at least look like there's on the map.
Right, and
there's-
it also is all right, now who's put 26 together?
So here we are. We're connected. We have custom
Okay.
lanes.
Let me just choose this diagram. I'm starting on the critical area for 20-year for the HD.
Great.
So I'm just trying to move forward. Okay, so let me see how does that.
So what we've
How
already.
do we look? Oh yeah.
I think they must be old because we have nothing going with ag.
Say again?
Yeah, that's
okay.
more where we are.
Okay.
Yep.
So we're in trouble everywhere.
Well, these are the 40-year targets.
That's true.
So we are trying to do 20-year, and
About
if
half
they're
of those,
a
yeah.
little under the 20-year, at this point I want to get more finished
Right.
and then work
I'm
with
going to
those.
pull
so-
in the old industrial ones I had.
Transportation. Okay.
And then, if I have time later, I'll come back and I'll clean them. But
Yeah.
otherwise, I think we'll
so
just
we
use
may
them.
need to.
So do you have my diagram? Could you call those out to me?
I do, yes.
So what do we have under, which ones? Under, before, under commercial and industrial.
Okay, under commercial and industrial, we have 2 and 12, that's all.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. You have to sort of guess where you are in the matrix.
Yeah,
Take
that's
it,
right.
And then you get 12.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're back in.
Okay,
And they were ugly. I mean, they were.
yeah,
But I'll go back to them if we get
Okay.
time.
no
We'll see where we're
problem.
going. Okay. So at least
That's
we're.
an improvement,
That's an
right
improvement.
there, okay.
Our utilities are way up. I thought before we were okay on utilities. What have we taken out?
Originally we had, under utilities, originally we had 5, 6, 10, 14, and 16. 5, 6, 10, 14, and 16. Yeah, 5, 6, then down to 10. There you go. 14 and 16.
Oh, okay. But now we may be proposing
Not
maybe
15.
Yeah.
14. Can you take 15 off? Good. All right, so there we go.
And that's already, we're still miles below the utilities. Again, it's a 40-year one, but still we're not even close to halfway there.
Okay.
Well, okay, see, that it makes sense for us, though, in the sense that if we're building high density, we're not putting this huge area of utilities out on landscape, right?
Right.
Right.
I mean, so we're going to fall short in that one too.
Right.
That makes sense.
Which is an upside. Is like, hey guys, you won't have to pay for all this massive utility upgrades.
Yeah, and the whole idea is to carry on using the
There you go.
infrastructure that's already there, right?
Yeah.
Story.
Yeah.
Is that our story? Right?
Yeah, that's our story.
There's another story there. And the problem right now is that
Okay.
I don't know if these. So should I take out the ones we just added and then we stuck
We
with the
don't
one?
have as much of the high density housing, or did you just put it all in and under 23?
It's all in one.
Yeah.
It's all in one layer.
There's 23 and
Okay.
28.
I don't know what 28 is.
Oops. I just,
Oh, that's the policy. That's
Okay,
the
that's the policy, right.
Yes.
So previously we had 9, 10, 15, and 17.
Yeah, because we had
Yeah, we had-
selected a
Okay,
bunch,
good.
and
Just wanna
I've
make sure.
incorporated.
And then Ag 12 we had before.
and that was the policy. That was the big policy thing.
That was the smaller one, wasn't it?
It's
12
smaller,
was when
but
we
we should
yeah, no, I know.
definitely.
Let's have a quick look at it.
You're good.
Suzanne,
Wait.
don't do it.
Well, that's forestry. That's not what I want. I wanted ag. Ag. Yeah, that was a policy.
That one says, yeah, the implication of one residence per 20 acres. That we were like throwing a bone to the fact that we
Yeah.
had to do some of that.
Right, and it's all, and in fairness, it fits with the rest of our plan right now.
Right.
Except potentially in Kent. I mean, is
So
that?
do you want to go in and edit it and take Kent out?
That's the problem is so Mary,
Yes,
this policy thing,
yes, sir.
even though it has no real impact on anything, because
Yeah.
it's policy, but we love it down here because it's not impacting anything else that we've done.
Yeah.
But worried about this big blob up here in Kent.
That's the existing ag.
Is it?
There is an
And are
existing
you-
ag, and it's retained
Off. Okay,
to support access to fresh vegetables for all the people in high density
okay, so it's
housing.
it's commensurate
Okay.
with the rest of our stuff,
Yes.
so we can use
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's Ag
So
12.
we turn that on,
Yeah,
Ag 12.
Ag 12.
That's what we had before. Good.
Okay.
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 Then do you want to?
I'm working on critical areas right now.
So do you want to think of the forest
Yeah,
ones we
we'll
did
go-
before?
I think we want to go back to the same forest ones because I think
So
we
there were
took
three-
we took the very
3,
tight
5,
ones.
6, and 7.
3, 5, 6, and 7. Forest. What is forest? It's over here.
Yeah, it's in the middle there.
3.
That's
Yeah, that
it.
was a little one that was an
Yeah,
urban corridor.
3, 5,
5 was
There
that
it
was
is,
the Green
the
River
Green
Forest
River
Connector.
Forest
That, yeah,
Corridor.
that went through. That was a
and
good
then
idea.
6 and 7.
And 6 was the forest flood mitigation, which we picked
Yeah.
up with somebody. We thought that very well.
And then 7.
Right.
And then
7
but
is
we
the
haven't looked to see
stream
if there,
protected forest. Yeah.
right. We haven't really looked there to see if there are other ideas out there that we would like to.
There was my fill in the forest lacuna, which
Yeah.
still could work. There were blobs
No,
within the forest.
glance down, keep going, see what there is. Fascist
Forestry.
forestry.
That was my early one for test. Forget that. More forest best. That's
better,
never mind.
right.
Ignore that. I was just miserable.
All right, what was that great big one there? What's that say?
Team
Team 6,
6 proposal.
proposals for forest. There's none. I wonder who and what they are.
Well, that's quite a proposal that was. All right,
Yes.
moving on. Let me see. So that was what?
Team, yeah, so let's look at 13.
Team 6, their 40-year proposal.
Wow.
Wow.
They're going to put forest in those places?
Yeah, no, that's not commensurate with us.
All
That's
right,
that's
it's
aggressive
not.
environmentalism.
Let's try 14.
There's damn
We have to
aggressive
do that.
Wait, no,
environmentalists.
park.
Sorry.
Oh,
come on.
See, so I'm not the only one.
No, getting these things to hover and
I
appear.
know, exactly.
Forest parks for relaxed development.
Relax, develop.
So they're putting a whole bunch of little parks in among the infrastructure up there.
Well, yeah. Huh. What's the one below it, though? That's even,
Yeah, they're putting these little corridors along.
right.
Oh wait, I don't need. Oh, whoops.
So they're relaxed developers, so we don't really want to play with them. Let's move on.
We can take some of their ideas. Forest parks for relaxed version
That
2.
version
They're
two.
putting these corridors
Wow,
everywhere.
they're making it look like a contagion.
Yeah. Here's a policy.
What's about that one little
Mixed ag
pockets
forest.
there?
That is a critical area.
What about the little pockets?
Suburban
implements. Yeah, well, that's near where we've been messing about.
I think that's going to cross with our low end. Well,
We'd have to tell people to put gardens on their rooftops.
yeah.
So worried about that. Okay.
No, I don't think we
Yeah.
can.
All right, I think that's more than we would bite off.
Let's see what's below. We're not interested in that at all.
Okay, you can add.
All right, so we're
your-
done. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What are we
you
going to
can-
add now?
You can add critical area. It's the very last in the
Long list.
yes.
All right, so now let me ask you.
So HCH or what are we? What am I
In orange.
in orange?
Fourth
Right at the very
column.
bottom.
Yes.
There you are, 14.
So that's flood
Good.
protection for our HDH.
Well done.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
Okay.
that's now.
See, now it's coming together, like in terms of design, I think.
Yes.
Well, there's something there.
Yes.
That's always
exactly.
good.
So what else do you just did forest?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, let me ask you, when we added that one you just did, prior to that, we had other critical ones? I mean,
The old ones.
Yeah. So do we want to put those in or no?
I don't think so.
Fair enough.
But
Okay.
we could look at them. I just focused on flood protection. I think that's
Right, but when you did this last one, it eliminated the need to put in the others. So I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Like, we just added like what, 220 hectares. You know. Or
Yeah.
so, you know, we don't even register right
Well,
now. It's the
yeah.
same with our LDH. You know, we've added about
But
50.
look how lovely our utilities are.
That's okay. We are not going to meet all the targets. We've focused on flood protection for the HDH,
Right.
and that's
That's
good
what,
enough.
that stays with us and I think okay.
We need to definitely get some 40 years, so we can add more critical. We'll do something more dramatic in the middle
Right.
green to reduce flooding in the
Okay.
40 year.
Okay.
But we're trying to get a
Right.
20 year in,
Right.
and that's
All
probably
right.
reasonable.
Right.
So do we have everything for the 20 year?
Um,
Let me see our decision priorities.
We
think
haven't,
we've done-
we
you
haven't
just did
added any
forest?
surface or ground criteria.
Okay, so those are low, aren't those surface water? Well,
utilities.
so surface water.
Oh,
So-
I
I'm
put
just
the-
saying
yeah.
compared to what we had before.
Let's put in some green infrastructure around our HDH to address surface water quality,
Okay.
and then so
you know where the HCS is. You want to just quickly
yeah,
drop
I'll
some
do
in there?
that. Yep,
Yes.
I got it. All right.
And then-
I guess I can look at what surface water is, but I feel like in this. Let me see what they already have. But yeah, that's not. Let me see if I see anything visually that's in the area that we're working in. No, this one, reduce flood risk area. That's not. That's actually a critical, and flood mitigation is also more of a critical area issue. That's not surface water. So I'm going to put in I'm going to do a new diagram for green infrastructure in the HDH areas. They're all
Excellent.
getting green roofs.
Okay.
So then we can move on to the 40. 'Cause
Yes.
You know,
Service.
on the first one, I'm going to drop back in the
G5.
fill in the lacuna one,
20
which takes some big
Here.
chunks within the forest that are
green.
Yes, I like that.
we're not we're
Retrofit.
I mean, I know we could probably score good on forest if we went in and put forest projects in the slightly not red areas. But it's back to that weird game where it doesn't actually mean anything as far as I know.
Where is it?
On the forest
There it
side.
is.
Where's our HD8?
So the idea was this was that if I look at the
Okay.
forest,
Add diagram.
that these fill in these little yellow blobs that were here, and they just basically try to make this more contiguous forest.
I see.
So yeah, it's a little more aggressive than your status
Where's
quo.
my diagram?
Yeah, but you
Aaron,
know, it
adding
makes sense
diagram. All right.
if you need to improve it, why not build from what's already there?
Right.
G5.
Should we make it so? The other thing we could do is we could create a policy that covers
All of that.
this and says, preserve
I think in
maximum
terms
preservation.
of what our position is, I think it's
Yeah.
important. Do
Right.
you want me to try to do that one?
Yeah, sure. It'd be great. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll copy this, do all around that pink, but
Yeah.
but do you want me to do this part too? No, just through here, right?
Right. I think so. I mean, can we put it over here and just say, preserve forests wherever possible?
Whenever possible.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So the
basic-
people would have to have a permit to be able to. They would have to go through a review process, right? Then.
Yeah. See, I mean, we're gonna get in trouble here I don't
About
know
20 year.
about. See, Black Diamond is that? See this blob in here?
Yes.
This is Black Diamond where we're actually
I know.
developing. So I mean that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't fill that in with these little because I'm like, no, we can't touch that. But maybe just put a big policy one as much as you can in the contiguous area.
Figure out what I can do.
Sorry.
So it's Forest 8 that I'm going to work with. And what should I save it as? As our own forest, right?
Yeah, this
Group
one.
8 forest.
Yeah, just a forest
Okay.
Oh, I'm
policy.
getting an error in adding diagrams
Oh
now.
no.
So group 5 forest. I'm going to call it policy.
Yeah, just
Do you
make
want
it.
to say Black Diamond policy or just policy?
It just I would just call it the Western Forest policy.
Yeah.
We'll just cover the whole thing and say, you know, preserve forests wherever possible to the greatest extent of the law. I mean, it's a nothing policy, but it's a way of sort of saying at least people should pay attention to the fact that we should preserve these.
Okay.
Come on, come on, come on.
Are
It's
you
all
still,
gone.
still out of action?
Quit. Yeah, it's completely.
You lost your diagram?
I lost the whole system. I can't even get in. Yeah, that's not good. So, did you worry you might as well too? Oh yeah,
I'm
you don't know
still
yet.
Oh.
You'll see when you try to create it. Oh, where's Rishi?
Okay. Oh, it's coming up to me. Most of you.
I'm going to try and compute
It
it.
doesn't draw until I put things on. Which background did you have on that?
I had the forest background. That was the
Forest
the
background,
forest.
that's the whole point, right? Okay.
Good job.
So we're just going to throw a
You're
policy
in.
out there.
Yeah,
that
that's good.
says,
That's good.
yeah.
That's excellent. My geodesignstudy.com is gone for me.
You can't even get to it all.
No. Oops, I'm sorry, I forgot you were.
I know.
Right.
Well, it is what it is.
But you're.
Yeah, I'm in the process of doing it. You want me to? It's a policy. That's all. So
Just
I'm
a
just going to
policy.
do a big sweeping.
Yeah, just do a big sweeping
Of
thing
all of,
saying
I mean,
preserve forest.
everything that's
Diagram.
pink there, we're going to try, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
yeah.
DNS.
So is it okay if I just do a
Finish
straight
no
line
internet.
across
Yeah,
there?
yeah, I
Are you
think
sure?
so. Yeah.
Okay.
Turn off
You know.
Wi-Fi. Turn on
You get to any
Wi-Fi.
other
I mean, I just don't get
there
what
we go.
the value of the policy is other than I don't know. I mean, what do we gain by making a policy? I mean, it's good to say there is a policy, but we don't score in any way, or
I think what you get to do is show the underlying land use more efficient,
So,
more effective,
diagrams.
and then kind of talk it through instead of.
yeah, you know,
We still have to do a 4-year plan.
yeah, I know. So we have to. We just
Okay,
have to
so
get
we
back
should
on.
come back later still.
I think,
We have not done 40. We're
we're
still-
not. We're
we
probably
have-
not going to do anything useful on the environmental
I think,
side. I think
one
that's our
more
bottom line.
20-year. I'm doing green stormwater infrastructure, and I've done critical area flood protection.
Agriculture.
Nope.
What was the critical areas one?
I just did a very small flood
What we did for ag
protection
was
around our high
recently we
density
took on
housing.
board.
We have that one.
We might be using that one.
Okay,
We have that
awesome.
one.
Thank you.
Yes, we appreciate that. And we
I'm
were
feeling
using the
stressed.
interconnected forests
Right.
and whatnot. We didn't use
They
fashion.
did some
Yeah,
forest
yeah.
It
work.
makes all the high density housing look so much better when you have the lines of green going
Yeah,
through.
yeah, no, I
Does
saw
that.
that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
We could add more of that.
Add
I mean, we saw that one
add
that was good through.
diagram.
Is that what your guys one? Which group are you? You're number one.
We're number 3.
Right.
We're enhanced growth
surface
restriction,
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah,
also
yeah.
developed.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, somebody's did some a lot of corridor stuff with forests, making little forest corridors through. That's to relax environmentalists.
Yes.
Copy.
Isthmuses instead
So-
of islands.
Yeah, we could go for adopting some of that.
That's my HD.
It's never been so easy to enact policy.
Yeah, I know. And what is the policy? The policy is preserve forest to the
the west.
extent of the
That's right.
the extent of the
All
law of the
right,
west.
before you drop a tree here, you need a permit.
All right.
So it seems like we need to come back again.
I'm
Yeah.
afraid so.
Yes. What are you waiting? What are you?
They're hoping we're going to do something clever with
Our
environmental
diagram is
side.
We're
so
doing
much now
green-
that we're just looking at did we include stuff from each system
Okay.
that doesn't overlap.
So y'all are just done, and you're overachievers, and you're coming to slow
Yeah,
this
that's
down, so
pretty
you
much
look
it.
good.
He's overachievers.
Well,
I know he
It's
is.
easy, they're developers, they just sort of go forward
I know
mode
he
Sure,
and then
for sure.
turn around to everybody else and say, well, now that
They've
I've
got
flattened the landscape, would you please
So
print
can I?
trees?
Are we at a point where I should go ahead and save our 20-year and call it 20-year, and then we just
No,
move
I'm
on?
doing the stormwater infrastructure right now. I'm just debating because I need to change the
And
footprint
I want
of
you
it a
to,
little bit
and I want you to add that ag policy.
because
that
it's going to be
forest policy.
exactly overlaid on right now it'll be exactly overlaid on the high density housing, which will look weird.
Yes.
I do want to do green roofs, but I need to make them smaller so that they're not exactly
You
the
need them to
same.
be a bunch of pixels rather than polygons, right?
I could, well, I want it to count in our surface water.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're right, that would actually make
Yeah.
a lot of sense. I am just gonna edit them.
All right, give me something else to do because I've learned how to do it now.
Okay, great. You're on a roll. So, well, the thing is, we got to find. So what is we got to? So
I know, it's the systemic level of what do we need.
right. So
I think are we pretty good on it?
well, we're okay.
I'm
I
doing
mean,
GSI.
I was looking at potentially trying to put in a little more commercial development over in where we put our. We should probably try and get some commercial development over in Maple Valley and in Black Diamond because if
But you know, we're
good
actually
idea.
good on commercial.
are we?
We are. I thought
I
we
mean,
were.
we're not zero, so which for us is good.
Oh.
But
I
but you
thought the
know,
last time I looked at the numbers, they were good.
we're certainly not halfway there on it.
All right, add polygon.
Will you put your screen up and show me their sinks and assessments?
Go green.
There we go.
Right. So
Okay.
here we are here, right?
Oh, okay. That's
So-
the utilities that we were good on. That's I was remembering. You're right.
Yeah,
We could improve
we
it.
could improve some. So let me put something for Maple Leaf. So I'll try and put something in Maple Leaf in Maple Valley. If you would put something in Black Diamond.
Black Diamond. Okay.